Hello, Alicia.
Hi, Jared. Welcome, everyone, to Vibrations and Manifestations.
Yeah, and welcome everyone to Vibrations and Manifestations, your space for, well, elevating perspective and really unlocking your potential.
Great to be here. Today, we are diving into something really transformative, I think.
Mm.
It's this idea of seeing life's, unexpected turns, not just as roadblocks,
Right.
but as actual, crucial developments in your own story.
Mhm.
We're talking about the power of saying plot twist when things go sideways.
Exactly, because when you really start to embrace that mindset, when you genuinely see your life as this unfolding plot you actually want to follow, everything changes. It's realizing you're not just living the story, you're writing it too. Okay, so let's dive right in. Why these two little words, plot twist, why do they pack such a punch? Like, how do they actually shift the way we feel about disappointments?
So let's unpack this first bit. What exactly is narrative psychology?
Hmm.
It's this compelling idea, right, that your brain isn't just some giant hard drive storing facts.
Not at all. It's more like a master storyteller.
A storyteller, yeah.
Constantly making sense of your life through, well, story structures.
Yeah.
It's almost like your brain craves a coherent narrative.
It needs the story.
Yeah, and what's fascinating here is that this taps into something really fundamental, a human craving for meaning.
Okay.
So when something unexpected or challenging happens, your brain isn't just processing some random event. It's desperately trying to figure out where this fits.
Where it fits in the story, your life story.
Exactly. Pioneers in this field, people like Jerome Bruner and Dan McAdams, they recognize that we don't just live our lives.
We narrate them.
We narrate them,
Yeah.
both to ourselves and, to others. We're constantly constructing our personal mythology.
That makes so much sense. And that's why adopting this plot twist mindset can be so powerful.
Mhm.
You're not just experiencing chaos, right? You're actively recognizing a development in your story.
Gets a reframe.
It's not about ignoring what happened, not at all, but about constructing meaning from it. And crucially, kind of directing where the story goes next.
Yeah, taking the reins.
Okay, so here's where it gets really interesting, I think. Why does writing, or even just saying plot twist out loud,
Yeah.
before a disappointment, why does that completely change how it feels? It's, like you said, a form of story alchemy.
Story alchemy, I like that.
Transforming that, ugh, I failed, into an, oh, what happens next? But how? How does that alchemy actually work inside us?
Okay, well, if we connect this to the bigger picture, it's really about a profound identity shift.
An identity shift? How so?
Well, think about it.
Yeah.
When you declare plot twist, you're not just the hero experiencing the chaos anymore.
Right.
You become the writer, too.
Okay. Hero and writer.
Exactly. You gain ownership of your story. You get to decide what this particular scene, this event, means for your overall arc.
So you're not just reacting.
Precisely. It shifts you from, say, a fixed mindset where a setback feels like a final judgment into more of a growth mindset.
Or it's just another turn in the road.
Yeah. It basically takes you from being stuck in the problem to looking for the solution or the next step.
So it poses that question, what role are you playing right now?
Right. Are you the side character who just spirals? Or are you the main character and the narrative architect?
The one who says, all right, that door closed, so what secret passage just opened?
Love that.
So, okay, explain how this works on a more practical internal level. If I get the news, I lost the job,
Yeah, tough one.
and instead I manage to say, plot twist, I got fired, how does that automatically open up a new loop in my brain? What's happening?
It's actually quite remarkable. Your brain, which is, as we said, wired for story,
Right.
it immediately starts searching for resolution. It wants the next chapter.
Okay.
It's like if you're watching a great TV series and there's a huge cliffhanger, you know it's not the end, right?
No, you're instantly thinking, what happens next week?
Exactly. It's a setup for what's to come.
Yeah.
So when you label something a plot twist, you're essentially signaling to your brain, this is an inciting incident,
Not the conclusion.
not the conclusion. And that simple act transforms randomness into, well, rhythm. It moves you from feeling paralyzed or like a victim
Into visionary mode.
into visionary mode. Yeah, looking forward.
And there's actual neuroscience behind this, isn't there? It's not just a feeling or a nice idea.
Oh, absolutely. Precisely. Your a reticular activating system, the RAS.
The RAS, okay.
Think of it like your brain's internal search engine, or maybe like a spotlight operator.
Got it.
It's constantly scanning your environment for what you tell it it's important. So when you declare a plot twist, instead of, this is awful, you're basically programming your RAS.
Programming it how?
You're telling it to start scanning for how this could be the beginning of something new.
Ah, so it shifts the search parameters.
Exactly. It primes your brain to seek opportunities, new directions, and with more studies in psycholinguistics.
Which is how language affects the mind.
Oh, right. And also somatic psychology, which looks at the mind-body connection.
Hmm.
They show that how we describe events literally changes our body's stress response.
Wow.
So, for instance, saying I'm devastated versus plot twist, it can produce entirely different physical responses.
Like affecting mood, stress hormones.
Yes, even muscle tension. The words you choose aren't just descriptions, they're actually instructions to your nervous system.
That's powerful. Okay, so how do we actually internalize this? This idea of being both the hero and the writer.
Yeah. How do we make it stick?
Right. Embracing these plot twists fully. So it's not just like a mental trick we use sometimes, but a deeply ingrained way of processing life.
Mm-hmm.
This is where Jerome Bruner comes in. You mentioned him earlier. A really foundational thinker in cognitive development.
Yes, Bruner. His work offers a fantastic blueprint for this.
He believed we learn best by moving from the super concrete to the more abstract, right? In this kind of three-step dance.
Exactly. It's a three-step process, and it mirrors perfectly how we can integrate this plot twist mindset.
Okay, let's break down Bruner's steps then. How do they connect?
Okay, so the first step is enactive representation. Think. Hands-on action.
Doing this.
Literally doing the thing. Engaging with it physically. It's all about hands-on experience, real-world application.
Like the example you gave, learning division by actually cutting a cake.
Exactly. You don't just stare at numbers. You get a cake, you cut it into 4 slices to understand dividing 4 by 2. You're using your senses, engaging physically.
So how does that relate to plot twist?
Well, in the plot course context, this is why physically saying plot twist out loud,
Oh.
or even changing your body posture, maybe straightening your shoulders, taking a deep breath, making a decisive movement that helps embody the new narrative.
Before your conscious mind even fully catches up.
Right. The action itself starts the reframing process. That's the inactive part.
Okay, step 1, action. What's next?
Step 2 is iconic representation. Think. Picture this.
Images.
Images, yes. So once you've had that hands-on experience, the next step is linking those memories to, well, iconic pictures or mental images.
Like drawing the cake cut into pieces after you've actually cut it.
Precisely. Your brain uses these images to represent your thinking. It creates these mental snapshots that solidify the understanding.
So for a personal plot twist.
For your plot twist, this means vividly imagining what this shift looks like in your mind. Is it a door closing, another one opening? Is it a bridge collapsing? But hey, a ship appears on the horizon.
Creating a mental picture.
Yeah, that mental imagery helps solidify the new narrative pathway you're trying to build.
Okay, action, then image. What's the final step?
The grand finale is symbolic representation. Think. Language and symbols.
Words.
Words. This is where we finally bring in abstract language, words, symbols. It's when you take those internalized actions and images and turn them into, say, mathematical symbols, or in our plot twist world, giving a name to that wild moment.
Like actually saying or writing plot twist, I lost the job.
Exactly. Or plot twist, my plans completely changed. This last phase is about having the language to express the thoughts and knowledge you've already gained through the doing and the seeing.
It solidifies the new meaning.
It really does.
It's fascinating how that journey, from concrete action to image to abstract language can truly transform how we process things.
Yeah.
And Bruner's approach really emphasizes that the understanding often comes from those initial active experiences.
The felt sense.
Which is why it's so powerful to physically reframe things. Even that simple posture change when you say plot twist, it's not just a thought, it's a felt experience.
Absolutely. And this isn't just, abstract theory. We see its profound impact in real-world applications beyond just personal reframing.
Like what?
Well, for instance, back in the 1980s, Singapore decided they wanted to build a world-class math curriculum, basically from scratch.
Okay.
They heavily adopted Bruner's guidelines, focusing on fewer concepts but with greater detail, starting concrete.
The whole process.
The whole process.
Yeah.
And today, Singapore's 4th and 8th graders are consistently among the world's best in both math and science. It really demonstrates the power of starting concrete, revisiting things, building complexity step by step. It underscores Bruner's belief that really any subject can be taught effectively at any stage if you approach it right.
So it applies to learning math.
And it applies to learning how to navigate your own life story. Same principles.
That's incredibly powerful. So, okay, let's bring it back to the listener. What does all this mean for you listening right now?
Yeah, how can you apply these ideas?
Right. From narrative psychology, Bruner's learning stages. How can you actively use this to shift your own story? We've got some simple but really powerful tools, haven't we?
We do. Tools to put you in the director's chair of your life. Here are 3 practical practices you can try, plus a quick reset technique.
Okay, let's hear them.
First, the plot twist journal.
Okay. Different from a regular journal.
Yeah, instead of a traditional entry like, ugh, today was awful, you create a plot twist log.
Yeah.
Anytime something hard or unexpected happens, you write, plot twist, the event. And then, importantly, you follow it with, which might mean that is about to happen.
Ah, so you're prompting possibility.
Exactly. It actively trains your brain to search for new possibilities, to spot those new narrative threads.
I like that. What's next?
Second, the curious question reframe.
Okay.
This is about replacing that paralyzing question, why is this happening to me?
Which keeps you stuck.
Totally stuck.
Sure.
Replace it with empowering alternatives.
Sure.
Like, what is this setting up for me?
Sure.
Or what could this make possible?
That simple switch feels huge.
It is. It takes your brain out of that fight or flight mode and puts it into forward motion. It engages your curiosity instead of your fear.
Okay, journal, curious questions. What's the third one?
Third is a narrative meditation.
Mm-hmm.
Close your eyes. Picture yourself as the lead in, a binge-worthy TV series.
Okay, I'm the star.
You're the star. Ask yourself, if I were the writer of this show, what surprise would I be setting up with this moment? What's the purpose of this challenging scene in the overall story?
That's a great zoom-out technique.
It really is.
Yeah.
It resets your emotional attachment a bit and reconnects you with your creative power over your own narrative.
Love it. And you mentioned a quick tip.
Yes. A
Yeah.
quick one you can use right in the moment. Call it a 3-second sovereignty reset.
Okay.
In those moments of contrast, when things feel off, just breathe in and silently or out loud say, plot twist.
Breathe in, plot twist.
Then breathe out and say, I choose curiosity.
Breathe out. I choose curiosity.
That simple physical act, combining breath and word, immediately grounds you and helps you reclaim your sense of agency.
That feels really doable.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have these tools, but I have a question. Is there a risk here?
What kind of risk?
A risk of using plot twists to just gloss over genuine grief or avoid processing really difficult emotions? Like, what if it's not just a canceled flight, but a truly significant loss?
That's a really important and nuanced question, and the answer is definitely no. The plot twist mindset isn't about denial. It's not about bypassing difficult emotions.
Oh.
It's about meaning making. But after you've allowed yourself to feel what you need to feel.
So feel first, then frame.
Essentially, yes. It's the difference between saying, this terrible thing happened and it's the end of my story, versus saying, this is a profound, painful turn. I need to grieve this, I need to feel this sadness or anger, and I also know my story continues.
Okay.
And this moment, however hard, will somehow shape what comes next.
You acknowledge the pain and the potential for future development.
So it's about building resilience, not pretending things don't hurt.
Exactly. It's not about avoiding reality. The plot twist framing often comes after the initial shock and emotional wave as you begin to sort of reintegrate and look forward, even tentatively.
That distinction feels crucial. It's about allowing the full human experience, the hard parts included, but then choosing how you move forward from there, not getting stuck in the end of story feeling.
Well put. Your brain suddenly needs to find out what happens next. It craves resolution. It's like in a show if a bomb's planted in Act 1.
You expect it to go off or be diffused or something.
Exactly. You don't just assume it'll fizzle out.
Yeah.
So an unexpected event in your life, it's not the end, it's a setup.
That makes so much sense. It taps into that deep human need for meaning, right?
Totally. Plot twist becomes this amazing meaning-making machine. It takes what feels random and gives it rhythm. It tells your subconscious, hey, you didn't fall off the path. You just turned a page. A really interesting one.
So next time life throws you one of those curveballs,
Yeah.
ask yourself, okay, if this was the pilot episode, what awesome new storyline am I setting up right now? Think about it. Would anyone keep watching if everything was just perfect and predictable?
Definitely not. Viewers want the tension, the surprises. That's what makes a story good. And, well, a life good, too.
And that curiosity, that's the thing that pulls you out of feeling paralyzed, right? It moves you from that why me place.
Which is so draining.
Totally. into, okay, what epic new chapter am I stepping into?
And this isn't just, positive thinking fluff. There's real brain science here. When your brain spots a mystery or challenge it needs to solve, it actually shifts gears.
Right.
It moves away from a threat response and into engagement. Curiosity actually lights up the reward centers in your brain.
Wow.
Yeah. It makes you want to lean in to explore, not pull back. That internal spotlight in your brain, the reticular activating system, it starts looking for the beginnings of things instead of just focusing on what went wrong.
Okay, so let's just own this. You listening right now, you are the protagonist. You are the writer. You are the showrunner of this amazing life. It might look messy right now, but trust that inner creative genius. You're just building suspense.
Yep.
You were never off script. You were setting up the big reveal.
Okay, and this whole idea of a journey through challenges, it's everywhere in human stories, isn't it?
The hero's journey.
Exactly, Joseph Campbell. Recognizing you're in one of those transitional phases, it helps make the challenges feel less like random punishment.
And more like meaningful steps.
Yeah. You become the main character who's navigating a known kind of story structure. It makes the uncertainty feel, well, more purposeful, less chaotic. All right, let's quickly touch on what we call manifestation debug mode. This is for those times when you feel really stuck, like stuck in victim mode, maybe playing the same negative story over and over in your head. Time for a reset.
Okay, so what's the quick fix here?
Try this. Say it out loud. With some force, even. Plot twist. I didn't get what I wanted.
Acknowledge it directly.
Yep. Then immediately ask, so, what bigger, more amazing story is being written here instead?
And just to be really clear, this isn't about pretending things are fine when they're not.
Right. Not at all. No toxic positivity here. You're not denying the event happened. You're not pretending it didn't sting.
Right.
It's about narrative ownership. You are consciously choosing the meaning of the event, choosing a meaning that empowers you to move forward, to pick your next step from a place of strength.
Okay, listener, let's shift gears now. We want to guide you through a short experience, a guided visualization we call The Hero's Journey Begins Again.
So wherever you are, if it feels safe to do so, just gently close your eyes.
Take a nice, slow, deep breath in through your nose, filling up your belly.
And exhale slowly through your mouth, letting go of any tension.
Just allow yourself to settle right here, right now.
And just know this, you are not behind, you are not broken, you are simply deeper within your story.
Now begin to imagine yourself standing on a wide open path.
Feel the air around you, it's thick with potential, like the quiet hum before something new begins.
You might not see the whole road ahead,
but you can sense that something important just shifted in your life, something unexpected occurred.
Maybe it felt like a loss or a disappointment. Maybe life just didn't go according to your plan. Acknowledge that.
Gently, imagine zooming out.
See yourself from a little distance, like you're watching the main character in a really compelling movie.
The camera pans back slowly, and perhaps you hear a soft voiceover.
Saying something like, "It was the moment everything seemed to unravel." That's precisely when the real story began.
You've just had your plot twist.
Remember, this isn't the end. It's the inciting incident, the catalyst for your next great chapter.
Now picture a beautiful shimmering thread of golden light. See it stretching out from you.
Connecting you directly to your future self.
The version of you who has already moved through this moment, who navigated it with grace.
The version of you who looks back now with such peace and understanding. Think, oh, yes, that had to happen. If it hadn't, I never would have found this even better path.
Take a moment now, just to feel the energy of that future self.
Feel the calm settle deep within their chest.
Sense the clarity in their mind, the knowing.
Feel the quiet, solid strength in their posture. They've got this. You've got this.
Now you're going to begin walking towards that future self, just one gentle, intentional step at a time.
Step 1. Gently say goodbye to what didn't work out as planned. Release it with gratitude for the lessons.
Step 2. Bend down metaphorically and pick up the wisdom, the insight this moment offered you. Tuck it away safely.
Step 3. Ask the universe, ask yourself, with true, wide-open curiosity, what else is possible for me now?
Step 4. Say these powerful words, either silently in your heart or whisper them softly aloud.
I am both the hero and the writer, and my best work is just beginning.
And now, in your mind's eye, watch as a new scene begins to gently form right in front of you.
Maybe it's a new city sparkling with lights. Maybe it's a quiet, peaceful landscape.
Maybe it's a specific opportunity appearing. Or maybe it's simply a feeling, a stronger, more radiant version of you.
Just allow your imagination to show you what's waiting. Don't force it.
It might feel peaceful, or exciting, or maybe even a little wonderfully weird.
Trust whatever arises.
This is a glimpse into your next chapter, and it holds surprises and gifts you can't yet imagine.
As this image gently fades, bring your awareness back to your breath again.
Breathing in,
And breathing out.
feel your feet, perhaps noticing the contact they make with the floor or the earth.
Feel your hands. Maybe wiggle your fingers gently.
Feel your heart, beating steadily, strongly, reliably within your chest.
Now let's seal this intention. Silently or softly aloud, affirm these words.
Plot twist, I rise.
Plot twist, I grow.
Plot twist, this is where the magic truly begins.
And when you feel complete, gently, slowly, open your eyes.
Welcome back, hero. Your story just got interesting.
A quick reset.
Yeah, a simple but potentially powerful pause.
Uh,
All right, let's hit the recap reel for today.
let's do it.
Today, we took a deep dive into the incredible power of narrative psychology
Mhm.
and how reframing challenges as plot twists can literally shift your brain and your body, moving you into a mode of curiosity and engagement.
And remembering, crucially, you're not just the hero experiencing the events.
You're the writer.
The writer, too. Empowered to shape the meaning of your experiences.
Which brings us to that provocative thought, doesn't it?
Yeah, it raises an important question to reflect on. When you look back now at moments that once felt like huge stumbling blocks, maybe even endings, can you perhaps see them differently now? Can you see them as the inciting incidents, the things that actually set up your most significant growth, your biggest transformations?
Consider this. What if every setback you've ever faced was actually a setup for something remarkable down the line?
Every setback is a setup. That's something to chew on.
Definitely. So what does this all mean for you listening? Well, the next time something hard happens, something unexpected throws you off course.
Just try it.
Just try it. Say plot twist. Even just silently to yourself.
And then watch what changes.
Not just around you, but maybe more importantly, inside you.
Remember, you are the main character and you are the writer.
And this story, your story, it's absolutely worth watching.
Couldn't agree more.
Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into understanding your own narrative power.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
If you found value in this deep dive today, maybe consider sharing it with someone you know who might be navigating their own life plot twist right now.
Definitely.
And hey, if you want more stuff like this, check out our newsletter, The Vibe Letter. You know, you've already unsubscribed from things that don't serve you. Why not make a little space for something inspiring in your inbox?
Good point. And keep exploring the incredible ways your mind creates meaning. There's always more to learn, always deeper to go about how our perception shapes our reality.
And how you can actively participate in building the story you truly want to live.
Keep writing.
Until next time, keep your curiosity high.
And keep your amazing story unfolding.
We'll see you in the next chapter.